Here we're asked to find the area of a kite. So first we'll have to go back over what we know about a kite. A kite is a quadrilateral where we have no right angles, but we do, we don't have any parallel lines. However, we have the side lengths. The side lengths of the adjacent sides are going to be congruent. So that means this side and this side are going to be congruent, and this side and this side are congruent. And if we're looking for the area of a kite is going to be diagonal 1 multiplied by diagonal 2, all divided by 2. So what does that mean? The diagonals, you're going to look from one point to the next point and draw a line here. We see that our x value, x1, y1, and x2, y2, here from this point to this point, we're still on the same x value. This is a straight line down. So we're covering no horizontal distance there, and that's easy to be able to figure out the value of this line, how long this line is, by just doing the change in y. So we just want to find the change in y from these 2 points, which would be y2 minus y1, if we remember that from our slope formula. So our y2 is a -5 minus y1 would be 3. So we are dropping 8. So we're dropping 8, or the length of this diagonal is going to be 8. So we could label this 8 here. Or let's go ahead and put it down here. Diagonal 1 is going to be 8. Our area is going to be equal to diagonal 1 times diagonal 2, all divided by 2. We can go ahead and fill in diagonal 1 is 8. Then diagonal 2 is going to be from this point to this point. We see that the y value doesn't change. It's going to be, we can label this A so we don't get confused. A1 and B1, and then A2, B2. So notice that our B values, or the y values, the vertical value, does not change. We're interested in how it changes horizontally. That will give us an indicator of the distance across this diagonal here. And the diagonals of the kites, this creates 90-degree angles. So there's several ways we could go about figuring out the area, but the easiest is to just plug it into this formula for the area. When we're moving diagonally from 1 to 7, we're looking for the change in x. It's going to be A2, we'll say A2 minus A1, or it could be x2 minus x1, however you want to label it. So that would be 7 minus 1, which is equal to 6. Plug it in here. 8 times 6 is equal to 48. Divided by 2 is equal to 24, which is your area.